Hello everyone, welcome to a new process video today. I am doing a layout that is part of my Double Trouble series, which means it's a double page layout, 12 by 12. So I'm still working on photos from my husband's trip to Utah. So that's what I have going here. And I've picked out a bunch of stuff already because I know this one is going to be a little bit more elaborate. Maybe it's going to take a little bit more work. So I have a 5x7 photo and I know I want that on this side by itself. I've picked out the background paper here. I also picked out some extra paper here. I love these trees. And I wanted to use that one because I felt like it would really bring out the green that's in here. Because a lot of these photos are orange and brown with a little blue, and green is in there, but because it's a rocky area, you just don't see the trees as much. And so I thought it would mix it up a little bit. So I've also done a strip smaller, but I've done a strip for this side as well. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to place that, but I have it ready to go. And then I have my photos for this side. I had some stickers that I bought for a different project that had lots of different things about the national parks in it, and since they're at Bryce, I figured that would work. And so I still had this sticker available, so I want to try to work that in somewhere. And then these little things are so fun. I love them. I bought a digital file pack that has signpost things, and it's all related to hiking and being in the outdoors and being on the trail and stuff. And so I cut out the post, and then I picked these three things to put on the post. Really, I picked these for the color, if I'm honest. So we have picnic area. There's no picnic area here. Restrooms, you don't see that either, thank goodness. And then trails, which they do hike a trail to get up here. But really, it was about the color because I wanted to work in some of the brown, some of this more tannish, a different shade of brown there, which I think kind of comes out here. And restrooms was just kind of an extra, but I thought it went a little bit with this. So those are my reasons for those design choices to start with. And I'm sure I'll add some other things as I go, but this is what I have at the start. I think I'm going with this basic arrangement. So I only have 3 photos total, but I want to make sure they all get their due. So I think these 2 are going to go on this side. I think I'm going to put the signpost here and overlap it just a little bit over this photo here. And I definitely still want this one by itself. But I did decide it has to be mounted on something because it runs too much into that background. So I think I'm just going to do a white border, probably 1/8 of an inch around the outside, just to bring in a little bit of that white that you see here, and then it'll really showcase that photo. I originally thought that I wanted to put the photo right in the middle, but I have since changed my mind. So I adhered this, which I still want in the middle, but I think I'm going to move this photo down here like that in the lower half because I have this. Bryce Canyon National Park. I bought this a while ago. I think I actually even bought it maybe before he took the trip. I'm not sure, but I've had it a while and I wasn't sure where I was going to work it in to all these layouts, but I think that it'll go here because I can do something like this. And then I do have a little bit of that tone here, but I do have it here. I think those work pretty well together, and it's just a small thing, but I might be able to find something else that is that color as well. But I'm going to start with this right hand side, I think, because it's only one photo. It's pretty simple what I'm going to add on here, and I'll go from there. I've adhered down everything on this page now, and I really like the way it looks. I like how this laser cut title overlaps the white ripped edge. I just think it makes it pop more. So I really like that. And at this point, I'm not sure what else, if anything, I'm going to do with this side. I'm just looking at it now. I'm thinking maybe I might splatter with some green mist that I have. That might work. But for now, I'm going to leave that one alone, and I will move over to the left side and I'll start working on this one. So I have changed the configuration of this side as well. Originally, I thought I wanted the tree part up here. I've changed my mind now. I want it towards the bottom, I think. I'm still going to overlap one of the photos, but this one will be up here just kind of floating on its own. And then I can still put the signpost in there, but then it's got that green background on it, almost the entire thing, which I think helps differentiate this from the brown of the background. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I just need to place these in the proper direction and stagger them, which should be pretty simple. So it's really just a matter of gluing everything on here. I have put down the post and little signs, and I love it. And I think I got that digital file off Etsy from a private seller, but I'm not positive. I've bought so many digital file packs lately, I can't remember, but I think that was an Etsy one. So you can search that, and I think, oh, I wanted to say Camping Out. Now I'm not sure that's the name of it. I will look that up, and if I can find it again and figure out the name of it, I'll put it in the description area. So the only thing I have left on this page that I know I want to put on is this sticker, and I think I have to do it here. There really isn't room. It's too tight there, so I think it's going to have to be at the bottom right here. So this is what I have with that last sticker put down there, and I'm okay with the background the way it is, but I think I'm going to try just a tiny, like, little bit in the corner of the mist to see if it even shows up. This paper is pretty dark, and I don't know that the green that I have, which is this one, I really don't know that it's going to show up that well on here. This one has no glitter in it. It's just a flat, regular color. It gives kind of a subtle matte finish, so I don't know that it will even work, but I think I'm going to try it and just see. If you can see it, I probably will do a little bit all the way around. If not, then no harm done. So I did the splattering, and you can see it. It's very subtle, but you can see it. So I decided to do it around both pages, and I even got a little bit on here. When it dries, you can barely see it on this color, but it's there. So I have that on here, and then as I was waiting for that to dry, I looked over, and I saw this bag of miscellaneous, travel stuff that I have. And I don't know about you guys, but I tend to hoard that stuff, and I don't know why. I have it, so I'll use it. So I decided I'm picking one thing out of there, and I will find a way to use it on here, and this is what I found. So it says, "Bring on the adventure." It's a little chipboard piece, so I did attach that. Then I went back to this other side here, and I found some things I think I want to add right up here. I pulled out my stickers. These are from Pretty Little Studio, and I think I want to use this one that says, "Away we go." It's got a nice green there that I think will work. It's not exactly this, but it's close enough. And then I have this one that'll bring in a little bit of the lighter blue, and it says "Born to Roam." So I think those will work nicely up here, so I will attach those next. So I put those phrases on there, and I like them. And I was thinking, oh, should I include, something like this color? I don't think I want to mess with it. I like it the way it is, and so I think I'm just going to leave it. So I think this one is done. So here's another one that will go in the Utah album. Thanks for watching, everybody.